Revolutionary Iran by Michael Axworthy. Audiobook summary and review by Story Shots. The revolution recreated the oppression it claimed to end. Introduction. Iran's Islamic Revolution wasn't inevitable. A country rushing toward Western-style modernization exploded into theocratic upheaval in 1979, stunning intelligence agencies worldwide. That's the thesis of Revolutionary Iran by Michael Axworthy. The shock wasn't that revolution occurred. It's that almost no one saw it coming. Why the Shah's modernization created the revolution? The Shah didn't fall because Iran was backward. He fell because he modernized too fast without letting Iranians participate. Oil wealth flooded the country in the 1970s, concentrating in the hands of a corrupt elite, while inflation gutted the middle class. Workers watched foreign contractors build highways they couldn't afford to drive on. The Shah's secret police tortured dissenters while he hosted champagne parties. Modernization without legitimacy isn't progress. It's pressure building in a sealed container. You think economic growth prevents revolution? It doesn't. It creates expectations the system can't meet. What the Shah called progress, Iranians experienced as humiliation. What the Shah missed is only half the story. The real question is how Khomeini exploited it. The Ayatollah Khomeini understood what Western leaders missed. Khomeini won because he had a network the Shah couldn't destroy. While the government monitored newspapers and universities, Khomeini's sermons spread through mosque networks and cassette tapes smuggled from Iraq. He spoke the language of dispossessed bazaar merchants, unemployed rural migrants, and university students trapped between Western materialism and empty tradition. The mullahs offered something the Shah never could: moral certainty in chaos. Western intelligence agencies kept waiting for a secular democrat to emerge. They never grasped that Iran's revolution would be led by a 76-year-old cleric speaking in religious terms they dismissed as medieval. You can't defeat an opponent you refuse to understand. But that only explains how Khomeini seized power. The real question is how he kept it. The revolution devoured its own, then hardened. Revolutions don't moderate. They radicalize until they burn out. Iran's Islamic Republic executed more Iranians in its first decade than the Shah did in 25 years. Secular intellectuals, leftist activists, even moderate clerics who supported the revolution found themselves imprisoned or dead. The Iran-Iraq War from 1980 to 1988 gave hardliners the perfect excuse to consolidate power, branding any dissent as treason during wartime. 8 years of slaughter killed over 1 million people and achieved nothing except cementing the Revolutionary Guard's control over the economy and state. What began as a popular uprising against dictatorship became a new dictatorship wrapped in religious language. Every revolution creates the tools its children will use to oppress each other. Final summary. But Axworthy reveals something Western policymakers still haven't grasped. Iran's factions aren't monolithic, and the Revolutionary Guard's stranglehold emerged from contingent choices, not cultural destiny. We are putting together the full summary of Revolutionary Iran right now, with a visual infographic and animated video covering the Green Movement's challenge to the regime, why sanctions strengthened hardliners instead of moderating them, and what Iran's 2009 protests revealed about the system's fragility. This book is for anyone trying to understand Iran beyond caricature, whether you're a student of Middle Eastern politics or simply someone tired of simplistic explanations. You can follow Revolutionary Iran in the Story Shots app to get it the moment it is ready.